Amanda and Jerry here from Create Your Future. Hi guys, I've got an exciting video today and it is about a subscriber question that asked, should I have the relationship talk and set up boundaries? So we are going to talk about that today. And just before I do that, just to let you know, for anybody that's new here, my name's Amanda. I'm a neurolinguistic programming practitioner, hypnotherapist, EFT practitioner, certified life coach, and I make manifesting videos along with me and my team of coaches. All of the coaches here, well, most of them actually, not all of them. Some of them got psychology background, life coaching, NLP, hypnotherapy, and they all offer coaching the way I would. They're going to help you find your blocks and give you an action plan and tools to get past your blocks. Okay. So it's so incredibly important and powerful, you know, when you're creating your future and your desires with another person, they're going to help you to be able to find maybe something that you're missing, because really, honestly, you guys should all have what you want right now. Okay. Nothing should be taking 6 months, a year, nothing. Everything is pretty much instant. Okay. Your thoughts move at the speed of light, basically. Okay. Your thoughts can even go back in time. Okay. So if things aren't moving for you, then you may need some help. A lot of our coaches have sales on right now as well. We're always doing sales. We love to do sales, you know, and we love to make our coaching affordable to be able to help you. Okay. And if you do coaching with us, guys, I send out a survey, which is completely anonymous. Definitely fill it in and let me know how your coaching experience was, whether it was good or bad. I do want to know, because I do have a quality and a standard of coaching that I want everyone to provide here. Okay. So just to throw it out there, but the coaching is going to help you speed up your manifestation. It's like swimming. You can get in a pool and learn how to swim yourself, or you can get a swim coach and you'll learn how to swim a lot faster. Right. So, and you know what, somebody can even, like, I even know sometimes I'm complaining to Andrew and he points out things that I'm saying that's a block and I don't even realize it, just because I'm so caught up in the moment or so caught up in my own stories. So guys, you know what, having somebody else to bounce your story off of could definitely help, and to hold you accountable as well. Like, I mean, I myself wrote like a list of intentions, and like, I was like, no, I'm going to read them 3 times a day, you know, for 2 weeks. Have I done that? No, I actually haven't. You know, so, you know, I used to do coaching weekly and an immersive Everyone Is You pushed out coaching course. And, you know, I got so much results so quickly because I was forced to work on it every single week, right? Like, it was just like there. So, you know, and I know a lot of our regular longtime clients, you know, say that as well. So, and yeah, so guys, I don't know if you know about this or if it's for you, but we do have a Facebook group full of success stories from our clients and from the, you know, successes you guys post under our videos and stuff. So definitely check it out. Link in the description. And yeah, if you comment under our videos, we do send them to the coach as a video idea. So that's also really exciting. That's what I'm answering a subscriber. Like, there was a few questions about the relationship talk, you know, so that's why I'm going to answer it in this particular video. And guys, we do have a free course, How to Find Your Blocks to Manifest Anything Fast. It's going to help you to be able to speed up your manifestation, because you're going to get clear on what your goal is. And that course is going to help to make sure that you build your mental diet so it's all in line with that. Because, you know, if you're trying to manifest a relationship with Jerry, you can't have the assumption or talk to your friends and family about how he's got baggage and he's not ready for a relationship. Because remember, not just your thoughts create your words. Like, when you're talking to other people as well, I think that's one of, you know, the biggest blocks. It's like, well, yeah, I'm doing my affirmations, but yet, you know, we're going out with the girls over cocktails complaining about Jerry not, you know, committing or whatever. Or, you know, we're, you know, this one's a famous one. Like, I was talking to somebody, right, and they were like, well, I've been intending gas prices go down. And I'm like, well, that's funny. Every time you come over here, you're complaining about how they're going up. So you can't live in duality and intend in your head and then complain something different. You know, your words that you speak throughout the day have to be in line with what your thoughts are. Okay. And that's so incredibly important. Okay. So maybe we'll even talk a little bit right now about, you know, how to act in the 3D, right? So when you're in the 3D, right, and like, let's say, you know, you want your words and your thoughts to match, but your 3D hasn't caught up to what is going on. So what the situation would be is, let's say that, Jerry, has dumped you, and your girlfriend's asking you what's going on with your relationship. Okay. So you're very much clearly in your head saying, well, no, you know what, like, he wants to be with me, loving, forgiving, and, we're over it. Right. So, me, if I was in that situation, like, I would just clearly say, like, look at, what, oh, he's just upset, but he does want to be with me, and we're going to make up. Like, I know it anytime now, he just needs to cool off and everything is going to be fine. Okay. So that's what I would say. Right. So everybody's a little bit different, if you're not comfortable saying that because it hasn't happened yet, well then, you may need to tweak, and you may need to say, like, sometimes I've just gone straight into when there's like a really bad situation that I'm revising and working on. I mean, there has been some of them, like I'm not 100% perfect, and somebody's asking me about the situation. I just straight up and say, well, I just don't want to talk about it right now. I mean, there's nothing wrong with you saying you don't want to talk about something right now, especially if the person you're talking to is only going to feed into your negative story, right? So, a quick little tidbit. I know that wasn't part of the title of this video, but I know it's a really good question, but it does tie into, what we're talking about is, should we have the relationship talk? And I mean, the answer is yes or no, right? I mean, you can intend that having the relationship talk is going to get you what you want. Okay. And, I've had the relationship talk before, right? And it's been like, hey, why don't you want to be with me? Right. And then what they say to you is what your assumption is that you're, projecting on them. Okay. And so now you'll know what your block is. Okay. So that's really good. A good way to find out what's blocking you, right? But I mean, I'm sure they would have said that to you already, right? So I really don't recommend having the relationship talk, because that's coming from, they don't want to be with me, so I want to ask them why. Okay, because what's the motive of the relationship talk? If you were assuming that you guys wanted to be together and your SP wanted to be with you, why would you want to have the relationship talk? Like, right now I'm married to Andrew. I would never go, okay, let's talk about our relationship, buddy. Where is this going? Because I know it's going to we've already had a 2-year wedding anniversary, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-year wedding. You know what I mean? So I know where it's going, right? So that's the thing, right? You create with your assumptions. Okay. So ask yourself, if you're going to go have the relationship talk, what's my assumption? If it's coming from, this person doesn't want to be with me, then, we're going to have to review that. Right. So the other thing, right, is, as far as boundaries go, right? So nobody can disrespect you if you don't make their behavior mean they're disrespecting you. Okay. So, I mean, I have had, talks with people about boundaries, and I've said, okay, this is my boundary. I'm not going to be, a doormat. Okay. But I found it hasn't stuck because I haven't changed my assumptions. Okay. So let's say, for instance, okay, friends with benefits situation. Okay. Now you've got that assumption. Okay. So if you've got that assumption that it's friends with benefits, okay, and now you're like, okay, well, I'm getting breadcrumbs and you're not treating me with respect, I'm going to set up a verbal boundary. Well, again, what's your assumption? Okay. If your assumption is that it's friends with benefits, then you need to change that assumption, because if you have the assumption that, what you were doing was not friends with benefits, but it was dating, which was leading into a long-term committed relationship going through its natural course, you wouldn't be feeling like that. Okay. So boundaries, when you do want to create them, are very much inside of you. Okay. So, you just intend, people treat me with respect, my SP, we're dating right now. This is leading to a relationship. He would never use me for friends with benefits or a situationship. He wants to be with me. Okay. So you would change your assumptions. Now, you know what, there may be, relationships that you have out there that you just can't change your assumptions about them. This is personal, up to you. Okay. If if you say, well, you know what, I've had relationships where things have happened that are just like, I just can't get over, and I've left. Okay. I know I created them. but I've gone too far. So I'm not saying you have to recreate every relationship. Okay. So ask yourself, is the relationship, the friends with benefits relationship, is it salvageable to you? Can you look at that situation in a different way? If the answer is yes, great. Then let's change your assumptions and manifest what you want. If your answer is no, it's okay to walk away and manifest somebody new. I've done that many, many, many times, right? So, it's about you and your assumptions. Okay. I know for me, for instance, if I manifest any, partner cheating on me, that's a no-fly zone. I'm not going to recreate that. I'm not going there. I messed up. I can't do that. I've lost trust. I know I manifested it, but I can't go that. I can't do that no more. So, you have to be able to change what you like, your assumptions of your relationship, of your situation. Okay. So if you can't do that, well then, maybe, getting some help with coaching, or, just deciding if that's what you really want. Because I do see some comments where people are like, what, they've done this, I just can't get past it. Well, that's the thing, right? You've manifested them to do it. So either you've got to get past it and change your assumptions, or you just walk away and manifest somebody new. Either way, there's nothing wrong. Both of those scenarios are perfectly good. It's up to you. It's okay to manifest your ex back. It's okay to forgive somebody and move on. It's okay to forgive yourself and move on. It's okay for you to have a nope. Okay, you can't cross that line like I have, and move on from there. Like, you're the creator of your reality, and you get to have what you want in your reality, because you are the creator. Yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here. I absolutely appreciate it. Drop a comment or any sort of video idea if you'd like to see it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.